Welcome back, everybody, to Diablo 3. Today I wanted to show you guys the build that I use for my wizard that can do Torment 4. And I gotta say, before going into this, whenever I had shit gear, I spent almost no gold on the auction house for my wizard. So going into this on the gear that I had prior to the update, I could do Torment 3 with this pretty easily. I could probably do Torment 5, but I would probably die a lot. But sadly about this build, there is one thing that you need to have, and that is crit hits grant 10 arcane power. If you don't have that, this is basically what allowed me to do Torment 4, because you get so much arcane power, you can just spam the Arcane Orb so much. It's just insane. And nothing else has really anything crazy on it. This is, I always thought it was pretty bad, because it doesn't have a socket or anything. It's like, it's average, it's decent, but nothing really good. I crafted these, got that. This I got from Hadrig's wife, which was like a 30k DPS upgrade, so. Strong arm bracers, nothing that's really crazy. The blind is, you know, whatever. But so apparently, from what I heard is, or what my friend told me is that this is a very similar build to CMAS before the update. Because I never played my wizard that much. I got it to level 60, and I was like, well, this is stupid. I don't like this. I'm not gonna play it. But because I told my friend about the build that I've been using, and it's not. He told me, he was like, wow, that's a lot of the same stuff on CMAS. So, but for the primary, you have to have this rune on it, Electrocute. Gain 1 arcane power for each enemy hit. Personally, I think this should be nerfed. This is a little ridiculous. Like, as soon as I switch to this, you get so much arcane power. It's ridiculous. Like, the amount of AoE you can do is absolutely insane. Arcane Orb, Frozen Orb to go with Cold-Blooded to get that, you do so much DPS with this, it's crazy. Energy Armor, Magic Weapon, and Familiar. All of these are to get your damage up. As you can see, 10%, 20%, and then this increases your critical hit chance. I traded out a weapon, or not a weapon, a belt that had no crit hit chance, so that's why I switched to this. You can have this if you have 45% crit hit chance. That's what I had before. I think I have, let me zoom out here. I think I have, oh wow, yeah, see, I have 37.5, but when I put on all the buffs, I go up to 42.5. So if you have around that base, you could probably do without putting on the pinpoint barrier. For the passives, Prodigy, just because I like to spam my abilities as much as possible. Decreased damage taken because I like to not die. And then obviously Cold-Blooded for the Arcane Orb. One of the ones you can switch out, obviously for Archon, I have Pure Power to get that cooldown down as much as possible without having to use Evocation. You can use this if you want to in place of Blur or Prodigy, in case you think you don't need that much. In case you think you don't need that much arcane power generation. I use this because I like to be more relevant when I'm not in Archon. It's a little bit better, I think, than being able to go into this every, I don't know, 50 seconds or so. I just like being more relevant, not in Archon. So you can use this if you want to, but I don't like it. Glass Cannon, you could probably use this in place of Prodigy if you have enough toughness and damage, but my toughness goes up pretty high, and I can't use Glass Cannon. I just die way too quickly. Like, 7,500 armor, a lot of all resist, and it's not enough. So that's the build. I can go ahead and go into Crypt of the Ancients, do a quick COTA run, and just show you guys how good this build actually is. As you can see, it can do, oh, there's a lot of gold up there. I'm recording this a little differently, so I don't know if this will sound weird or not. I'm gonna pick up this gold. That's a lot of gold. So this build is very good, I think. But like the electricity, how quickly that arcane power goes up is absolutely insane. Like these guys have a lot, or not a lot of health, but you know, they have health. Fortune Shrine, take that. Alright, there's the pack. Oh no, reflex damage. It would be like the one I'm gonna melt. I am just gonna melt. Reflex damage like destroys me. I don't even know where the main guy in the pack is. I don't think he came up here. Oh no. Jailer does a lot of damage. Oh, there he is. So I killed all his minions and then, well, that was stupid. Also, apparently you might want to use this, the Arcane Orb, while you have the chance, because apparently I read somewhere that this is doing more damage than it should be doing, so it's probably going to end up being nerfed soon. In which case, just switch to Meteor. As you can see, against single target, it's not nearly as good, because you need to try stand a specific distance away. You can't just stand there. You have to kite, or your damage will not be as much as it can be. Because like that, it gets farther away, and then it does that little explosion thing, and that explosion does just so much damage. I would have liked that to go a little bit faster, but the main pack guy didn't even come up and attack me. Whenever usually those can go faster, but you know, what are you gonna do? But that's the build that I've been oh, I could have used that. Whatever. But oh, here I can show what the Enchantress has on her. I showed the Scoundrel. She has not nearly as good of rings. That's okay. I don't think it's that good though. I forget where I got this from, but it's pretty good. This staff is actually pretty interesting. It just occasionally like procs a random like fear thing. I don't know if I didn't even notice it, but yeah, there it is. That skull there. But yeah, for now, that is the end of this video. Click the like and favorite button and subscribe. It is always very appreciated. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.